Scorpio, hello and welcome to my welcome to my channel if this is your first time. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. And I'm sorry I've been gone for some time, if you even noticed. But if you did, it's because I had a little bit of a dip in my mood. Like, I am dealing with this depression still, but it's alright. I had a little bit of vacation, so I am not complaining at all. Let's see. Okay, we're already getting a visit from our beloved Miso. Hello, Miso. Are you blessing our reading with your cute fur? Alright, let's see. What does Scorpio need to know right now? Please, universe. Please, universe, help me guide Scorpio. Okay, I'm seeing the Hanged Man, which is a big mood right now because big time for reflection right now and reconsidering things and really looking at all aspects of a situation. If you are trying to make a decision here, try and let it take its time before you do anything drastic. And also this may indicate that you're just like me. You're feeling like nothing's really happening right now. You're just kind of passing time. We'll see. Oh, King of Pentacles. Yeah, may have to do with work or career or... Alright. We're getting a little bit of walls being built with the Knights coming back. I've had them a lot in some readings, and especially with the Seven of Cups and then the Five of Pentacles. I feel like there's been love situations where you felt like an option and you felt like you've been left on the outside, but you felt really hurt and lonely. By these people who charmed you at first and then kind of just, yeah. They sweep you off of your feet and then they just let you down, right? Run off to the next with the Knight of Wands. So I feel like you are taking a little bit of a time out here, spending time with yourself, especially with that King of Pentacles. I feel like you're very focused on your career more so than love right now. But I feel like you may feel like you stagnated a bit because Pentacles are very slow. The King of Pentacles moves slowly. Okay, so now there's something very interesting showing up here. We get the Ace of Swords together with the High Priestess and the Sun. And to top it all off, we have the Five of Wands in the bottom of the deck. So there may be a piece of information that is interesting because there's something going on here in secret. I feel like you're working on something that makes you happy, but you haven't really let other people know because it may cause conflict. I don't know what this is. But I'm definitely getting like you put dating aside for some time to focus on your ideas and building a career out of it. But I feel like you're keeping it to yourself. Perhaps you're scared of people judging you. Like I said, we have the Five of Wands here, so you may feel like you have to defend this choice of career or that people are gonna argue with you. Let's see. What could this Ace of Swords be? Oh. Ten of Cups. Okay, so this Ace of Swords is your Ten of Cups. So there is this idea you're working on, Scorpio. What is it? I'm very curious now. Because, like I said, I'm seeing the High Priestess and also maybe you're acting like you're not really doing anything special here. I feel like you're being a little bit misleading here with the Hanged Man. Like you're like, oh, I'm not really doing anything. I'm just working. But then you have this thing on the side where you're like, oh, I'm focusing fully. Oh my god, I just smacked my cards with my cards. Oh, Ten of Swords, okay. But I feel like there is something you're working on the side here, aside from your job, that is making you happy, and you feel like this could create long-term happiness if you just make like if you can figure out how to actually, because I don't feel like it's your job, I feel like it's something that you want to become your job one day. And then we have the Empress, so definitely confidence here. Oh, and the Ace of Cups right under the Ace of Swords, and Temperance. I feel like there's so much love here, Scorpio. I feel like this is something that you've been wanting to do for a long time, or something that is really emotionally fulfilling to you, that's connecting you with your higher self and your highest good here. We have the Sun, the Empress, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups. Like, this is some really good cards, Scorpio. I just really want you to believe in yourself, and also do not skip the steps of this thing you are doing. I don't know exactly what you are working on, but I feel like it's very creative, and where you get to actualize your ideas, somewhere where you can perhaps help people as well. With the Empress, it's a very nurturing position, as well as the King of Pentacles. It's very nurturing. We do have the Temperance, and we do have the Hanged Man, so I feel like it's sort of not a warning, just like a heads up to be cautious of few like decisions you're making right now. They're very important, so it's important to look at every angle and make sure you're making the correct decisions here, and otherwise it's going really well for you, Scorpio. And I feel like this is something that is meant to happen for you. If you feel like you're uncertain about your idea, if you feel like you're uncertain about whether this is your path, then for sure this is your path, definitely, and nothing can stop you. It's just the only thing is be mindful of how you're moving forward right now and the decisions you're making, and give it some time. And also, if it takes a lot of time, that's fine. Usually these passion projects do before they make any sort of money. And if you feel like you're stagnated, like, just let it take time. And I feel like, wow, that was also very much for me regarding some personal hobbies that I've been trying to kickstart. So don't stress if things are taking time, if it's moving slowly. Keep at least putting in thoughts in this project, because I feel like you have another job and other responsibilities, so you can't do this full time right now. Let's see. Yeah, here we have the Devil. So yeah, what I'm trying to tell you is you don't have to stress. You don't have, like, yeah, here we have the Knight of Knight of Wands. This is exactly what I just said. We have the Devil here, which is all of these negative thought spirals, and maybe regarding moving slowly. Here's the Knight of Pentacles, the most slow-moving knight of them all. So you may feel like you feel like you're stagnated, and so you don't really know which direction to go right now. Maybe that has to do with this decision thing, because I feel like there is a certain important decision that you're trying to make right now. But we do have the Wheel of Fortune here, see? If it's a process where you're like having to reach out to a lot of people, or you're having to make sure you get the information correct, and you're feeling stressed because you have to get back to someone or something like that, you do not have to stress about that. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, like I said. So it's gonna start moving, right? It's just taking time right now, and it's about commitment with the Hierophant here in the bottom as well. So just keep going and you will get there. I'm also seeing the Ace of Pentacles. We're like getting all the aces, so it's definitely a new beginning here for you that you want to evolve into something greater, something bigger, something better, something you can live off. And yeah, I feel like the universe is completely supporting you. Let's ask about this decision, see if we can get any answers, any clarification. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? What is the decision for Scorpio right now, Juniverse? Well, it is June. Oh. Okay, so we're getting the Wheel of Fortune again. Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, Hierophant. Connection. What about this decision? What about this decision? What can you tell us? What can you tell us about the decision Scorpio has to make in this? Ooh, okay. Okay, let's see, because I'm getting all the good stuff here, like honestly with the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, Hierophant. I feel like as long as you keep yourself committed to this and you keep moving, no matter how slowly things move, you just stay committed, then things are gonna work out just fine. Okay, so I'm seeing the Queen of Swords, Strength, 5 of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, the Queen of Swords is quite straightforward, doesn't sugarcoat anything. She's very logical and not very emotionally expressive, or I feel like you generally you are quite sensitive and you don't like letting people down, and I feel like there is something you have to do, maybe cut someone out of this project, or maybe you have to ask no, I feel like you have to be straightforward with someone here, and you don't really like it because it makes you feel like a bad person, Scorpio, and it doesn't. It's just a decision you need to make in order to move forward in this project. And like I'm not telling you it's easy to tell people these things. I mean, I hate letting other people down, especially if like I definitely have people-pleasing tendencies, and so I feel like that's what's going on here for you, because you like to lead with love and care and you want to involve the people you love, but I feel like in this project there is something you need to deal with that is making you feel guilty when you don't really have to. It's just something you have to do, right? We have the Magician as well, so I feel, yeah, in this project you're doing, I feel like you have to move a lot with intention. Seeing the Magician, it makes me feel like it's very important to really only use, like if it's a person you're trying to not get, well, maybe you need to get rid of someone or not work together with someone anymore, and you feel terrible for letting them go, but you need to do that because otherwise the result won't be the same. You know what you need, you know what you have, you know what you need to cut out. And like I said, with the Queen of Swords, I feel like you know that there is some dead weight here or something like that. But Scorpio, that's all right. You are doing this for you. You're doing this. This is your life path. I feel like maybe if someone is just dragging their feet behind you, then yeah, do not feel guilty for letting them go. Or if it's because I see that you have to be strong here with Strength, and like you have to sort of put your feelings to the side a little bit, even though you don't like doing this, but it will pay off. You're seeing this, right? You're seeing the 10 of Cups and Wheel of Fortune. This is your it's gonna be your life's work, I feel like. So definitely take it. You are taking it seriously. You deserve to take it that seriously. If someone is not realizing how important this is to you, then that's on them, if they are guilt tripping you. But I'm not really sensing that type of energy. I feel like this person will be understanding and will want to support you, even if that means without them. Yeah, you may feel a lot burnt out here. What is this about? Queen of Pentacles as well. Okay, whoa. I feel like you have a lot on your plate right now as well. I have the Lovers here, so this may have to do with this choice we were talking about. A lot of self-reflection has led you to realize that it's okay for you to be selfish and make the decisions that you need to do in order to live the life of your dreams. But that means spending less time with your friends and dear ones, and probably also not so much dating. I feel like with the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, I feel like there's not a lot of effort right now in friendships or in, like I said, dating. Probably not even family right now, which is totally fine. I don't know if there's a sense of guilt here. You're trying to, at least here you're being honest with yourself with the Hermit, taking time for yourself and prioritizing yourself. Because the King of Wands, he is, I think, the most selfish person in this deck, together with the Emperor, of course. But and that's fine as well. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you terrible. It doesn't. It's just what you need to do. You need to step into that role sometimes, where you just care about yourself in order to move forward, which is fine. You're not stepping on other people by doing this. You're not being rude to people by not, of course, occasionally show up, especially if it's important for someone. But I mean, maybe you don't have time for having coffee with people multiple times a week, or you don't really have time for that gym. You don't have time for the gym right now. You don't have time for the whatever it is you're doing with your friends. Maybe you don't really go to dinner with your family right now because you need to, because it makes you burnt out having to do all of these things. You need to cut some things out and let some of the responsibilities go, because circling back to this whole decision thing, maybe that is the thing that you just need to cut out time spent on things that not that it doesn't matter, but it's not a priority right now. And it's fine to then be a bit detached, spend more time with yourself, and do the things you want to do. And then you can come back to your friendships. I'm sure your friends will understand. I'm sure your family will understand. If you're like, I'm working on a project, and maybe that's the thing, because we did see the Hierophant in the beginning. Maybe you haven't really told anyone about this thing you're doing, so they don't really understand why you're pulling away. And maybe you feel anxiety over having to tell them, but if you can be vague about it and just be like, I am so busy right now, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to take some time away. You could tell them you just need some extra rest now for a bit of time, or tell them you're working on a project but you don't really want to tell anyone right now exactly what it is. There's many ways to go about it if you don't really want to be super direct, or you can just be super honest as well and be like, this is what I'm doing right now, and so I'm gonna need a lot of support, and I'm gonna need a lot of alone time. I'm not gonna be able to hang out or go out and drink and stuff. Yeah. Let's do some last cards and then wrap it up. Any last words, universe? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. This is you being focused right now. This is you looking towards the future, and you are prioritizing career, life goals, you're prioritizing money, you're prioritizing self-care with this card. Even though it means, yeah. We have seen all the aces now. Because you have this new beginning, this passion project. And we have the Page of Cups, also a new beginning. And we have the Page of Swords. So I feel like you will not show up too much for people right now, which is okay. Like I said, I keep saying it's okay because I feel like you need to hear it over and over. Because I kind of feel like that's why you're here. That you need a little bit of confirmation that it's totally fine that you're not really present right now in everyone's lives. Yeah, because you're going through... Oh, see, you don't want to be a disappointment. But you are going through this big transformation right now, Scorpio. We have Death and then the World card, which is the last card. You're really growing right now. And you're really... I wanted to say tending to your roots. I don't know, maybe you're working in a garden. You may even be traveling with the World card. But most of all, you are very much doing something that you are meant to be doing. And so it's definitely fine that you are selfish right now. I don't like that word, really. But please don't be scared of disappointing anyone right now, because you're not. You are doing exactly what you should be doing, like I said. I think even if people will be disappointed, it's okay, Scorpio. I don't feel like they will be. Yeah, you're gonna feel a bit bad, but you need to take time away, okay? Seeing a lot of swords here, a lot of swords, so it's a lot of overthinking. But you have to put in the work to see the results. You're not a bad person. Yeah, and don't forget to rest with the Four of Swords. Rest and take care of yourself, and don't get stuck in your head, because you really don't have to, Scorpio. Well, I think that's it. I really hope that you could gather something from this reading. I hope it helped in some way, that you get some sort of advice. I feel like it was quite specific. So yeah, if you resonate at all, you're very welcome to like this video and drop a comment. I'm very curious about the situation. And yeah, if you resonate with my energy at all, you're very welcome to subscribe as well. And if not, then thank you at least for watching this reading. And yeah, I'll have to wish you a wonderful rest of your day.